So guess what today is? Today is the 2-year anniversary of COPPA, the biggest update in YouTube history. Actually, I don't know if we can even call it that anymore because I think the dislike update might be bigger. It's up for debate, but anyways, January 6th was when this update was enacted on YouTube, and it's pretty infamous because it made a bunch of content on YouTube get marked as made for kids, and YouTube was saying that any content that isn't marked as made for kids when it should be can lead to a fine up to $42,530 per violation. So naturally, everybody started freaking out. Everybody was wondering whether their videos were made for kids or not made for kids, and it started a huge uproar on YouTube, and a bunch of people were very scared about it. It was pretty relevant for like the entire year of 2020. A bunch of videos that shouldn't be marked as made for kids, like this one, were getting marked as made for kids. And it just became this whole thing of people just being scared of marking their videos as made for kids or not made for kids because they were just afraid of being fined. And, 2 years later, we found out that, to my knowledge, nobody has ever been fined. So it was definitely a bit of an overreaction. But at the same time, when YouTube is as vague as they always are, I can see why people were scared. But yeah, it's just crazy to think that this whole change was 2 years ago. Time really flies. Like, obviously this video is about the COPPA update, but man, it's also just like a different perspective for me to think, man, I remember like a week leading up to COPPA, how everybody was freaking out. And now it's been 2 years since. It's actually pretty crazy. But if you want to know more about it in depth, there's this really cool YouTuber who made a documentary about it that you should definitely check out. The link to it will be in the end screen, so definitely check it out from there. But essentially the point is, some people did actually get marked as made for kids when they shouldn't be marked as made for kids. The main one being SpongeBob Anime, which was like this big animated series made by this guy who spent a lot of time on it. It actually looked pretty good and it was actually pretty entertaining. But the video got marked as made for kids, and it shouldn't have been. And it started this whole movement called #SaveSpongeBobAnime. The movement worked. YouTube reinstated the video as not made for kids. And that was just one of the many examples of how the COPPA update has failed since then. In fact, I have so many videos of the COPPA update failing and marking random videos that shouldn't be marked as made for kids, such as a Holocaust documentary. And there were even channels that were taking advantage of the COPPA update, like this one. Thankfully, this channel ended up getting banned. But basically what they would do is mark their videos as made for kids since they featured cartoons, but they would use thumbnails of the cartoons that were like NSFW. And they were able to get away with it for a while because YouTube's, detection system just said, oh, this is a cartoon? Okay, cool, made for kids. So yeah, you get the point now on how the update has not been the best, but it definitely has slowed down now, and a lot of these errors have actually been fixed. It took 2 years, but at least we can say that they've been fixed. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I just wanted to talk about how it's been 2 years since the COPPA update. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the situation. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Click the super thanks button or the join button if you want to help support the channel, and subscribe for more. See ya.